Like him not playing. Oh wait, I'm muted. What do you guys think about the Caprah stuff?
I don't even know what to say about that.
Hard to say. Caprah's 16, so it's a very like. It's not like he got himself canceled. You know what I mean? Grand scheme of things, he didn't say anything that bad. But
I think it's weird on both ends.
yeah. Well,
I think it's weird that
Luda didn't want to play with him on LAN, so he was down to like out him for this.
That's cringe, I think.
yeah. See, I think it's very clear that Luda. I mean, in my opinion, if they wanted to do the right thing, they would have done it a long time ago.
Right. So they just
You don't
didn't
have
want
to
play
do
with
that
Caprah
on
on LAN.
Like, you don't have to do that on Twitter to like not play with him, no? Like,
I think putting that out there for a 16-year-old kid. Well, then people would ask for context if they
Here's
wanted
my
to drop
opinion on
Caprah for LAN.
Yeah,
So
if they
so that
just
makes
drop
sense.
him, and then people are like, oh my god, Luda and them are so mean, they dropped Caprah, blah blah
Well, they
blah.
just
Like,
had-
why would they
man.
drop him? They called for land of them. Now they do it,
cares?
and people are like, oh, Caprah's the guy who said that, you know, like.
I mean, people are always gonna be chirping, you know. But
Yeah, but you know, that's just.
Caprah
about that stuff.
Caprah literally, the whole like next up mechanics thing kind of got to his head a little bit at a young age, which is understandable. But I don't know, man. Tough to deal with for sure. I always just look out for people like dealing with young people in esports is a very like it's a very interesting thing because in any other if in any other aspect of life, a bunch of fucking 20-something-year-old guys fucking talking about and chilling with a 16-year-old kid is like bad, right? But esports is, you know, an anomaly where like, you know, dealing with these kids who are, you know, growing up is normal. So it's hard. A lot of people like, I don't know. I feel like 16 years of age gives you a little bit of credence, but maybe Caprah passed that. I just feel bad because, you know, if he does end up quitting esports or something like that, he had a bright future ahead of him, and that makes me sad. Like, I think the better way of handling it would have been to drop Caprah for LAN with no context for the public and have Caprah learn himself that his actions have consequences privately because he wasn't able to play at LAN, rather than making people on the internet tell him that. I think that's something you have to figure out for yourself rather than people tell you for it to truly take an effect.
I mean, like an explanation, like they could have just said like Capra's mentality was toxic or whatever. Like they could have given context without, you know, leaking DMs.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and they could have just told Caprah too. Yeah, listen, we don't want to play with you at LAN because blah 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 blah. And you know.
And they could have said the same thing to the public.
I thought it was a weird way of going about it, to be honest, but.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it that way, but at the same time, Caprah
And for
definitely.
Sykes out of all people to do it, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not even his like his
Yeah.
actual teammates didn't even do it either. That makes it even weirder.